Big Boss Jock signing on. Continuing with the poems. Before I begin the show, I'd like to introduce myself. I am the Big Boss Jock, implanted with a Stimoceiver at the cerebral cortex. Mic in the molar, 750 kilohertz, AM on the dial. I am the Mighty 750. Here, I encourage any viewers out there that know about ham radios, repeaters, those, put me on the repeater. FCC can't shut me down neither. It's right there, 750 kilohertz. Can be tracked at 74.9492 megahertz. Let's put me out there around the world. Mighty 750. Yes, continuing with the rhyme. Yes, it's a Rhodes problem. His name is Yankee Sam. That's who is plaguing the world. Listen to CZZ say black-white. I counted 3 consecutive times during one of their clips. It was a year and a half ago, and it's only amped up. Then the female reporter said, I counted 3 consecutive times. Then the female reporter said, also present were Hispanics. And now I've noticed this again and again on Yankee mainstream. Alternative also. I don't watch it that much though. Nor mainstream. I just see the clips on the tube. Some of them. Also present were Hispanics. Why didn't she say black man, white officer, also Browns were present? Why is it Black Lives Matters? Yellow lives matter, red lives matter, white lives matter, all lives matter. You, the viewer, you people, are getting suckered. Black, white incites a fight. This is by design. Many of you would be considered conspiracy theorists who are watching a program, a clip, about Stimoceiver. Many of you are aware that 6 corporations own all the media. There's an agenda going on. Black, white. Fight. Divide. It's time to unite. Turn that rage against Yankee Sam. It's all a plan. Rights, take them away. Keep people in their place. If they go outside of the fold, send them to Camp FEMA. Re-educate until they do that no more. Or, they expired. Yeah. No right to ask where the family member went. Barry, he signed that in on New Year's Eve, some years back, in arrest and indefinite detention. By, if I'm speaking as a Yankee imperialist, our own military. They can arrest us, indefinitely hold us, and it is not necessary to contact any of our family members. Meaning, in the future, once the riots have incited such a disturbance that our rights have been taken away, a person could be driving home, say it's 5:30, normally they get there at 5:45. They never showed. The spouse, whether it be the wife or the husband, let's put the husband, seeing I'm a male, he got pulled over, taken away. He saw what really happened. They weren't going to have that getting out and someone talking. And that's the truth. And he was the talking. And they had potential. And they weren't going to have it. And that's Yankee Sam. He's gone. She calls up to the police. Did you pull over him? Did you have any reports? No, ma'am, we don't. They can continue to do that indefinitely. This is law and order. Land of the free. Yankee States. Rights already have been suspended. They just need the fight. And that's Yankee Sam. Go out and riot. Turn it into the fight. Unorganized. That's what Yankee Sam needs. Take away the rights. Lockdown state. Very easily. There's freedom of speech. Consensus. Civil war needs defused. No more those words being used. Caucasian, African American. Prohibited to say on programs black or white. And the 6 corporations all got together and said, yep, we're united. We are not going to do that on mainstream. No more inciting a fight in an attempt to divide the nation. And it's that simple. The people are being programmed to fight. Go out and riot. Continuing with the rhyme, CZZ reported after the announcement issuing of the indictments. Clip after clip, talking heads talked about how voices been heard. Young people got paid attention to. So now they know what to do. Get the code, get the code. Young people, if you rob and loot, go burn down your own neighborhoods. You've been a successful protester. Your voice will be heard. Of course, CZZ did show an interview with an African American who said he wasn't saying to go out and loot. It was during the same clip, because that was the subliminal programming. Then the man backed it up with a but, and the subliminal programming was encouraging the youth to go out and do what they did and call it demonstrating, not rioting. It was an interview with an African American who said he wasn't saying to go out and loot. Then the man backed it up with a but, justifying all the rage. Mentioned Dr. King, who Yankee Sam assassinated. That he didn't mention. Yankee Sam killed the messenger. They would have never allowed that on Yankee Sam mainstream. Killed by the MKultra, assassinated by the MKultra program. There's a reason why the assassins of late President John Fitzgerald Kennedy have never been held accountable. They are known to the U.S. federal government. Hoover right there, I mean, every branch of the government was involved. Not every, the key ones. DIA planned the hit, CIA pulled it off that day, SS, Secret Service, back down, weren't there that day. FBI didn't investigate. It's a mystery as of today. No, it's not. It ties to a command center. Yankee Sam killed the messenger and hijacked the message. Often connects Dr. King's words and definitely attempting to hijack the message, because his message still does resonate, and that's Dr. King's message. I agree with his style. Compared to Malcolm's. Malcolm, maybe when he went on the Hajj, he found peace in his heart and was beginning a new start. Because before that, I know that smile. And that's a smile. Those pictures he had, the smile he had in those pictures from those times when he smiles, that's not a friendly smile, it's a smile of hate. And anyone who preaches that a whole group is haters or evil, they need to look in the mirror. That's what they're seeing in there. Preacher. Repeatedly I heard Dr. King's quotes, very selective on which ones, relating to protests. Use the words in the right context, as he, the African American that quoted Dr. King. What they did, though, was elude. And that's the channel, CZZ. And they tied them to the whole picture. And them is the statements of Dr. King. And the whole picture being that of violent protests. Not one word from Malcolm X, who was a militant, also assassinated by Yankee Sam, murdered by the MKultra program. Malcolm's words would have been more fitting for African Americans that find looting good form of protesting. I'm not trying to disrespect Malcolm. He wasn't about what was going on in Baltimore. His stance was take it to the white man. He believed in armed militant resistance. The white people, the white race, was deemed to, that was his feelings, Malcolm, was deemed a threat by Yankee Sam. Malcolm went on the Hajj. And I listened to statements of Malcolm. That's why I feel the way I do about Malcolm's opinions in those days, those times. And they differed greatly from those of Dr. King's. Two different ideologies. Malcolm believed in armed militant resistance. See where we are on the ticker. Oh, 11:51 and counting down. Oh, Big Boss Jock signing off. Mighty 750. Continuing on. On and on. Be signing on shortly.